Hey everybody, last week I recorded a catch-up video. Catch-up videos are basically just videos I record that are updates about my stream, or like just either of my channels in general. And today I'll be recording my first, what I'm going to call a chat with Kat, just because I didn't know what else to call them, and I wanted to distinguish the two so that you guys know which one is like a personal update video and then which ones are like discussions that we have about random things. So today I wanted to talk about first Metal Gear Online, because that came out on October 6th, and I've played it one time so far. I wanted to just give my like initial very first thought on it, and then later after I've played it more, I'll see if I guess my opinion has changed. But so far, I'm sad to say that I didn't like it as much as I thought that I would, and like I said, that can change. But I just was really expecting more stealthy style of play, and it could just be the people that we played against the first time that we played, and maybe people will be more stealthy in the future. But I got really addicted to how stealthy the story is, and I just thought that the multiplayer would be pretty much exactly like that. But of course, it depends on the people you play against. So, there was just a lot more like run and gun, and just it didn't seem as different as I thought it was going to be. Not like The Last of Us multiplayer, which I think is unlike any other multiplayer ever made. It's super, well, I guess stealthy, but I don't really see anyone run around in The Last of Us, and that's what I thought MGO is going to be like. And so I was just surprised and sad that people were really just running around a lot, and it was just like any other multiplayer. And I interrogated a guy, and he, like, I guess, and I don't know, maybe it was just me, but I've heard other people complain about this, where like you interrogate someone and then it just like lets them go after you interrogate them. So he turned around and shot and killed me right after that, and I didn't think that was that fair. But whatever. Like I said, my opinion could change, and maybe I just did things wrong, and maybe it'll be different in the future. So another thing is the insurance. So I don't know if a lot of people have bought the insurance yet, but there's basically like a way for you to protect your FOB, your forward operating base, by essentially paying for insurance to protect your assets. So you can either use like in-game coins that you got like from rewards and things like that, or you can buy, I guess, coins like to use to pay for the insurance. I mean, either way, you're using coins, but you can use the ones that you get through rewards, or you can like use real money to pay for them. And you're basically like, how it works is the attacker is going to steal your stuff, and then that stuff that they steal, like, they still get to keep, but you still keep the same assets, if that makes sense. So like, if someone attacks your base, they get what they took from your base, and then you still get to keep that stuff because your insurance covers it, as long as it's something that's covered under the insurance, because not everything is covered under the insurance. Just like real life insurance, it doesn't cover like 100%. So say for example, if someone's like in the brig on your base, it won't cover them, I believe. Just other things. So yeah, I just want to know what you guys think about that, because I think it's a funny concept. I think it's kind of a cool concept a little bit, but I don't like the idea of having to pay to protect in-game assets. I don't know, like paying real life money to protect your in-game stuff, just I won't do it. I mean, as of right now, that's my opinion, but I'm interested to know if anyone has bought the insurance and how what they think about it, or if you're definitely not going to get it, you think it's a waste and it's stupid. Definitely let me know because I'm curious. So, oh, and then also, you don't just pay like one time. You have to continue to pay to maintain the insurance. So, I don't know. I don't know how often. I don't know how all that works, but I know it's not just a one-time payment. So, definitely let me know what you think. Another thing is Battlefront. I hope people don't hate me. I'm sure people are going to because there's a lot of crazy Star Wars fans out there, but I don't care for Star Wars at all. I've watched like half of one of the movies. I fell asleep in it. So yeah, I just don't really, I don't know. I don't really care for Star Wars. I'm more of a Star Trek girl, but yeah, so I was actually really surprised on how much I liked Battlefront's beta. I think it was really fun. We had a bunch of friends, and it was really fun and smooth. There was no, well, I guess there was a little bit of issues with some of us getting into a game at one point, but not nearly as many issues as I expected. Like, I mean, you guys know how it is with betas. There's sometimes a lot of issues, so I was just really surprised at and the graphics are amazing. I mean, I just wanted to sit in the game and not even play when I first got in the game and just look at the map because it was just so pretty and just nice. The graphics are some of the best that I've ever seen. So yeah, I'd have to say I'm surprised at how much I like the beta so far. So I'm excited to play more of it. I've only played that once also so far. So I'm going to play more of it today, and I'll do another video once the actual game comes out and talk about what I think about like the full game itself. So, but so far I do like Battlefront. And then the last thing that I wanted to talk about was I know the audio is probably not that great. I mean, anyone that has a GoPro knows that the internal microphone is just, it's not good. You really need an external mic, and I know that, and I'm going to get one. I've been looking at a few different ones. The ones that I've been looking at, they're like, I've been looking at both like omnidirectional and unidirectional. Mostly the EduTeach, I think it's the ETM001 and the ETM008. From what I've read, it seems like both will work in different situations, so I think I'm actually going to get both, because the main difference is the omnidirectional microphones, they capture sound like all around, so from all directions, omnidirectional, meaning basically it's going to pick up, like it's not going to just focus on one area of sound, it's going to pick up everything, and that can be good in certain situations where you want it to pick up everything, and then in other situations you might only want it to pick up one direction of sound, like if there's a lot of background noise and you don't want all that background noise, but you want it to pick up like strictly your voice, that's where a unidirectional microphone would come in handy. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to pick up both because they're not that expensive, and I feel like it would be a pretty good investment. I'm sorry if the audio is pretty crappy now. I'm going to get the microphone as soon as possible. That's why I'm sitting like so close to it. It just sucks having to kind of like yell at you and sit really close to the camera. So thanks everyone for being patient with my noob videos so far. I'm working on it. I'm hoping that they will get better. So thanks so much everyone for you know, putting up with this stuff and supporting me no matter what. I appreciate it very much. And that's all I really had for this one. If you guys have any suggestions on future topics, please let me know. I am working on a website where you guys will soon be able to fill out like a comment form that goes to me that'll tell me like anything that you would like me to talk about. So yeah, there's some stuff, some tools coming out in the future that will hopefully help my videos get better. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Peace.